We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for
자,
another
유희관
edition of Major League
필라델피아
Baseball.
상대로
Ought to be a good one
시즌
here
15승
between the
도전 갑니다.
Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis
20경기 정도
Cardinals.
차이 나기
Who's going to win
때문에
the battle between these
유희가
two? We'll see.
무난하게 이길 수 있지 않을까. 아, 유희가 이제 원샷으로도 잡히네요.
Gan, the Korean lefty, will be the
14승
starter in
2패
this
방어율
one. What's your take
2.29.
on
아,
him, Dan?
성적 어마무시합니다. 제가 봤을 땐 세인트루이스 실질적 1선발이에요, 유희관이.
ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
And that'll bring up Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Off we go tonight as the first pitch is swung on and hit foul off to the right. It's strike one.
좋았고요.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees.
압도적이네요.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field.
저건 춤을 잡죠?
Back is O'Neill. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Bryson Stott. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
유희관이 구속이 느리니까
And fellas, we take a look
직구
at the
잘못 걸리면
Redbirds
진짜 큰일
entering
나요.
play here tonight. They look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
나이스.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire. This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself in.
그렇지.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hoskins, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Gan is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
2-1 the count to Pilar.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
같아. 구속이 너무 느려서.
Is on deck. Full count 3-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good battle. Count remains full.
커브 가자. 결정구. 와, 이걸 또 안타 만드네.
And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers
너무
will
많이
throw any
뺏겼는데?
pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Jordan Luplow comes on with one gone here as he looks at a
제구로
called
승부한
strike
남자.
one. And he lays off for ball one.
속이 너무 느리기
He's
때문에.
struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. All even now. 2-2. Pilar leads off first with one away. On the ground
그렇지.
to the right side. And that'll get on
저것도
through into
코스가
right field for
좋네.
a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
아니 볼로 잘
Standing in now,
빠졌는데.
Davy Grillon.
Well, that's one of
Nice.
I guess the advantages of hitting with that
Ah,
ball between
이거 안
first and
됐어?
second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was a
A swing and a
좋아요.
miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jojo Romero. 9-1-2 due up.
투수네.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't
먹혔죠?
swing the bat.
This is hit high in the air out
이거
toward
투수여서
left center.
이 정도로
O'Neal
끝났다.
arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now at the plate, Gene Segura, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes ball one. This is on the ground over
Nice.
to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Bryson Stott. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, 2 outs.
Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Thomas. He's
나이스.
there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the third inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate.
오 좋아 해리슨 베이더.
Into the box, Hoyt Gann, as he'll get his first opportunity in
유희관도
this
하나
one.
해야지.
And now pitch on the way. Swinging a
안타?
soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
볼이었네요.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring
그래도
up Bryce
일단
Harper.
1대 0이니까.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
Pulled high
오.
in the air out
오,
to right
다행이다.
field.
I got it. Me. I got it.
장탄 줄
Put it away
알았네.
without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth
야,
noting that
다승
he'd be in
선두야,
line for the
유희관.
win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Into the corner and slicing foul. Both
구속이
teams with just 2
느린데
hits
야
apiece thus far.
메이저리그에서 잘하고
Lifted
있어.
down the line
나이스
in
이거
left.
잡어.
Left fielder is on the move.
그렇지.
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Kevin Pilar. He reached on a single in his first try. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Tough to do
좋고요.
much with that one, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do
아
any
커브가
damage. You're just
저렇게
looking at
뜨면은
either a
진짜
blue
장타
shin or a
나오는데
ground out to the
낮게
left
잘
side.
들어가야 되는데.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
그렇지.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jordan Luplow. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. This one's down to 3rd.
유격수. 오,
And the 5th inning will
좋다.
start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in, Davy Grion hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
좋고요, 슬라이더.
Strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
야, 안
Breaking
나오네.
ball called just a bit low. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And
그렇지.
he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Striding in once again, Scott Kingery.
Second baseman, Scott.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Kingery playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd.
그렇지. 유희관 좋아요.
Phillies down in order.
아, 여기서 유희관이 타점 올려야 되는데.
Stepping into the box, Hoyt Gann, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
안타.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And next to hit will be the pitcher, Jojo Romero. He'll start things out in the 6th for a
야,
lineup
얘네도
that
투수
really
그대로
hasn't
가네.
found
배트 안
its
쓰고.
groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Oh, and he's really
2
getting
strike.
the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Here we go, guys.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly
가자.
from 0-2 now to 2-2.
그렇지.
Good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jojo Romero becomes the first out of the inning. Gene Segura is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Thomas will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in once again, Bryson Stott. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
오, 저거 잡아주네.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away.
And 2 away now.
Now another 1-2.
그렇지.
Dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning
야,
is over.
6회까지 깔끔하게 유희관. 한 점 더 내주면 좋은데.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
커트하네요.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Hit hard up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar.
블로킹 잘했다.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
한가운데로 가면 안 좋은데.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in now, Jordan Luplow, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Davey Grion, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
좋아.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And the
굿샷.
threat will not
아니
come
뭐
to pass
미션
as the
성공
inning
못해.
is over.
야 그래 이렇게 솔로 홈런 쳐주고 뭐하고 해야지. 뭘 몇 회까지 던지게 하려고?
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Grounded to third.
그렇지.
Got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
109 다 돼가는데.
Austin Romine will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Austin Romine.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Gene Segura is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. This is foul right side. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
야, 안 나온다고?
Ground ball right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2
여기서 바꾼다고?
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch.
오, 다행이다. 아, 유희관 15승 성공합니다.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store.
신시내티 상대로 16승 도전합니다. 신시내티가 같은 디비전이긴 한데 많이 쳤죠. 워낙 세인트루이스가 많이 치고 나가서 우승 5패 2.94 나쁜 성적은 아니네요.
Digging in, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Number 4.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Dan Dero would take a look at
14
this
경기
Cardinals
차이야.
ball club as they
공동
enter play
2위네.
this afternoon. They come in off a loss last
컵스랑.
time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty,
좋고요.
this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right
그렇지.
to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
So digging in now, Nicholas Castellanos. And he's looking to turn things
제대로
around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Into the upper deck and gone.
완전 한가운데였구나 공이.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll come into play at 317, 32 home runs and 87 runs batted in.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing
완전
action.
그냥 제대로 줬어 제대로.
And it's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that.
오,
Coming to the plate
왜
now,
하필 유희관 앞에.
Gann, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the two-out
볼이었네.
threat will not come to pass as the inning. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. A windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Gann has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So striding in, Freddie Galvis. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But foul. Here comes the 0-1.
빨리 파울 콜하지.
Fastball called for strike 2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2.
이거는
Line
배팅
drive,
볼이었다,
and that's a
수준.
base hit into center field.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Tucker Barnhart stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Fly ball out to straightaway
다행이다.
right. Bader is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready now, Derek Dietrich. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Edman is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
오, 에드먼 좋아. 토미 현수 에드먼.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Tyler Mahle.
For the Reds, the pitcher.
Right down Broadway that time, strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Got him.
그렇지. 역시 투수.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time
이제
it got there,
신시내티도 이제 한 바퀴
completely
도네요.
out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Number 4 is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to third.
그렇지.
Throw in time at
좋고요.
first for route number 2. Settling in now, Philip Irvin.
The right fielder, number 6.
In there, 0-1.
Irvin.
Lifted in the air to center. Peraza will get there, and he puts it away to retire.
헤헤이.
First delivery to him on the way.
The left fielder.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Strike taken up in the zone.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
1대1인데.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Nicholas Castellanos becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
첫 타석에 홈런 치긴 했는데 두 번째 타석은 또 삼진으로 돌려세웠어요.
Here's the 0-1.
3번 타자였었죠. 니콜라스가 걔가 홈런 쳤으니까.
One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
왜 안
I
잡아주지?
don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound.
유희관이
On to
직접
first, and there were 2 down.
샷.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
That misses 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this
Oh,
one.
이렇게
And
안
now he's
잡아줘.
put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider.
Ah.
You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him, so no one got themselves a 2-out base runner. Swing and a
그렇지.
miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So they pick up.
가끔씩 요 기술 한번 써주는 게
Digging
참
in,
좋더라고.
Hoyt Gann. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
아,
Center fielder
가운데
on the
걸렸는데.
run.
아,
He's there and
아깝다.
records the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tucker Barnhart. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in. Hey, come on, guys.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2.
그렇지.
Jeanette is there. He's
Nice.
got it one away. At the plate, Derek Dietrich. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. In the air
먹혔죠?
now out to left. Edman is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Striding into the box, Tyler Molly looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's
투수상대인데
3-1.
포볼이 나가면 안
Really
되지.
feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
This is in the air out to straightaway center.
투수 상대로 이렇게 많이 던지다니.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, number 4, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there, strike one. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots. And that's been a big factor why he's been so successful
야,
up to this
근데
point.
진짜
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
유희관이 이닝을
First
엄청
pitch of the at-bat.
많이 던지네. 기본 5이닝 이상 다 6, 7이닝까지 던져요.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing
허브
could end
하나
up being a
실수가 와
deciding
바로
factor in this
넘겨버리네.
one.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that
그렇지.
home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Eugenio Suarez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center.
잡어.
Peraza is camped under this one, and he will
그렇지.
put it away to retire the side.
아, 거기서 점수를 못 내냐. 야, 잘 던져놓고 패전 투사네.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement.
Was central to his game.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major
아니,
League Baseball
희한하게
is on
다른
the
애들이랑
air.
경기할
Today
때는
we've got a good matchup
점수
ahead.
많이 내면서 꼭 유희관 선발일 때만 안 되네.
Snell gets the ball in
스넬
game
4승
3 of the
10패.
series.
성적 안
Dan,
좋은데?
any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's
Into the box now, Wander Franco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
야, 한 점,
Dan Dero
9점
will take a look at this
20실점
Cardinals
했는데
ball
승리
club as
투수가 못
they enter
되다니.
play this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Willie.
Hit hard to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. stepping in, Austin Meadows, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Ground ball left side. DeYoung gathers it in.
어, 좋다.
Close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. And in next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfro. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
오, 우리
So the
지맨
base is
초이네요.
empty here with one away, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
지맨 초이
Today's
또
game provides
조심해야지.
the visiting squad
홈런
with a
맞을 수 있기
chance to
때문에.
complete the series sweep, guys.
와,
These teams don't match up all that
지맨 초이
often,
원래
but due
좌타자
to
상대로
interleague, they get a
약한데
chance to play
안
this
타면 안 돼.
season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brandon Lau comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball well outside. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter combined shutout
그렇지.
yesterday.
야, 이거
Hopefully
병살
they can
무조건.
continue to throw more zeros
아.
up in this one today.
There's
미냐.
one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. 2-2. Hit hard towards
쓰고
center.
아,
In there, a base hit.
그래 슬라이딩해서 뒤로 빼먹은 것보단 낫지.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Still 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. A full count to the Rays center fielder. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the key the ballpark and you're going for a sweep. You look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
어,
And
걔
it's
커트를
fouled
잘해.
away. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the payoff pitch. And
그렇지.
the 11th pitch is the
오.
charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Stepping up now, Matt Wynn.
스네란테
The
이렇게 힘을
season
못
batting
쓰냐.
average comes in down in the 240s. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That softly hit
야.
to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will.
아,
It'll be
뭐냐,
a
이거
leadoff
행위야, 다.
single. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. At the plate now, Wander Franco, as he'll take a look at ball one. Second at bat now, he grounded out to start home first. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
스트라이.
Hit the
Nice.
other way out toward right field. Carlson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
For Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Willie.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
투 스트라이크까지 잘 잡았고.
That misses 1-2.
왼쪽
Man, that's
슬라이더.
one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
중견수.
But
그렇지.
sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning.
오, 위험했다.
And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Wynn leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fielded
그렇지.
by Jeanette. He'll
나이스.
whip this one to first in time, and that ends the.
오, 폴대종 좋아.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfro.
이번엔
He'll
좀
lead things
승부치
off
가자.
here in this one-run contest. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Renfro playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the
그렇지.
mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brendan.
좋아요.
Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself,
의외로
and
쉽게
with
끝났네.
that, the inning comes to a close.
그래. 2대0. 하나 더.
To the plate now is the designated
싹쓸이
hitter,
한번 나와줬어야
number
되는데.
25, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands
그렇지.
back.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt.
좋아요,
The
유희관.
first is in time, one down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Brian O'Grady started to go around, but it's a called
야,
strike.
이번에도
And that misses 1-1.
I got one ball, one strike.
유기님까지 던질래나? 그럼 대박인데?
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2
No
strikes.
runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. High
나이스.
in the air out
먹혔어요.
to center field.
I got it.
Thomas is there, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Matt Wynn. He singled his last time up.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Win.
Hit to third.
그렇지.
Fielded cleanly. Throw
Nice.
to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Wander Franco.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Man, this guy's really
그렇지.
pitched
야,
well
설마
so far.
행운이한테 안
Attacking
된다?
the strike zone, and
아,
he's really kept
진짜.
these hitters off balance.
And that's in there, base hit.
상당하네.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
몸쪽.
Swing
그렇지.
and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
오,
Ground
위험했다.
ball foul down the left side. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. First offering on its way. Hunter Renfro is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself and left for Tampa.
오 그래. 아 다행이다. 지멘 조이. 이러면은 유희관 어깨가 가볍죠.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau. He was retired via the ground ball last time.
이거 실투였다.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Number 25 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Number 25 becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Brian O'Grady is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
오 다행이다. 이거 실투였어 진짜.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball and a slider.
야 이번에도 실투였는데.
He couldn't pull the trigger and the side.
(5대0) 좋고요.
So striding forward now, Matt
Wynn.
He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Kisner has a play. He's got it 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Wander Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the ball. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line.
1루. 유희관. 이거 완봉승 가겠는데?
So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. In now, Austin Meadows. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen.
5대0인데 설마 치겠어?
They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swung on and chopped up the middle.
오 좋아.
아웃카운트 하나 남았어요.
아 지멘 초이랑 마지막이라니.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost.
그렇지. 야 왕봉승으로.
Throw to first, he'll be in time to
대박이다.
record the final out, and the Cardinals go on the road and sweep their
오,
rivals.
유희관 정점
Wow,
찍네요.
not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball.
자, 유희관 팀 내에서 이제 두 번째로 순위 올라갔습니다. 김광현이랑 마르티네즈 제꼈네요. 플레어티가 일단 제일 선두고, 근데 플레어티도 뭐 11승 6패이기 때문에 방어율 3.81에 경기 수는 같은데 상대적으로 유희관이 더 낫습니다. 그 다음 2순위가 유희관, 김광현도 10승 5패, 10승은 그래도 걷어주네요. 마르티네즈 9승 11패. 마이콜라스는 뭐 그냥 그렇고요. 얘는 새로운 뉴페이스인가 보네. 콜업 시켰나 보네요. 허드슨이 트리플 A로 내려왔구나. 자, MLB 더 쇼 20 로드 투 더 쇼 선발 투수 유희관 키우기. 유희관 구속은 빠르지 않지만 시즌 16승 성공했고요. 아주 순항 중이고 세인트루이스도 가을 야구 무난하게 갈 것 같습니다. 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.